Thank you. On a cold night at the foot of the Rockies, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, Colorado. Tonight, it's on to Week 10 already. Hard to believe, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Denver Broncos.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday night primetime. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's a rookie from Oregon. Still going inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas.
Makes the score Raiders 7, Broncos nothing.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. To throw is Nix. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
Captain. Away.
Throwing Nix. He's going to air one out. And this is caught. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 47 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
2nd and 10. And the tight end goes in motion left. Here's Jackson to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. This defense for the Broncos, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Let's go now. Ready.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track.
First down, Raiders.
Hey, report. Report.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. And they'll send the slot in motion left. This time Jackson will throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now Jackson. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now they try the right side here. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now, 4th and goal from the 2.
Brings up 4th down and goal.
Sit up.
Now it's Jackson. He'll try to do it himself. And he's going to go down. This will count as a sack, a very short sack, taken down at the 2. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Bronco defense comes up big. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They are back over the 500 mark for the season. Got there with a win a week ago, their 2nd straight victory.
Well, they've definitely gotten better as this season has gone along, and from what I can tell, they know their roles. Everyone understands how they fit offensively, defensively, and this team now has an identity, and they're playing to it and playing well.
Completes it to Evan Ingram. Fighting through it, he's got space. Look at the big fella go. Inside the 20. And all the way home for Broncos score. Evan Ingram, 82 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Jackson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. You look at this Bronco defense. Yeah, they've been dreadful against the run. No getting around at number 32, dead last in the NFL.
They've tried all season long to fix all the things that they need to in the running game, and they haven't been successful so far. I'm wondering if this is a time to just sell out. Make sure you have 8 in the box every time and bring a 9th and sometimes even a 10th to try and stop them from running the ball.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. To throw is Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
13.
Now it's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, a Cardinal sim there, thrown back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all on one throw.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. thank you. On a cold night at the foot of the Rockies, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, Colorado. Tonight, it's on to Week 10 already. Hard to believe, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Denver Broncos. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Right to the air goes Nix. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big pickup of 38.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
And now they'll shift things around. They'll run with a second-round pick from April's draft. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Taron Johnson made the stop. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Working out of the gun is Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
They'll complete this to Ingram, his tight end. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Evan Ingram with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Broncos will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Lutz good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And some room to run now. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 31 yards there and a first down. I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. This defense for the Broncos, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, It always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers, 27 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And they'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Another milestone falling on that last throw in what has been an MVP-type season so far, as he has now gone over 4,000 yards passing already on the year.
And it's been a whole lot of fun to watch as he's put together this type of a season. And to me, you have to figure, with so many games remaining, I think he'll breeze past 5,000 yards. Could he challenge the all-time record? Maybe even bump it up closer to 6,000 yards? I can't wait to watch. And the way he's playing, I wouldn't put it past him.
Bombers.
To throw, here's Nix. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Jalen Waddle, 46 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Jackson. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Jackson now. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. You can look at this Bronco defense. Now, they've been dreadful against the run. No getting around at number 32, dead last in the NFL.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defensive coordinator told you and I. They've got to be consistent.
13.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
Yeah, he was looking for the check up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
A short throw to Ingram. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. The Broncos at 5-4 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And they were able to tough it out last week. A close one-score game. And those are the kind of wins that pull you together as a team because everyone gains confidence and they feel like they can continue to get better.
And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
Here's Nix. Looking deep downfield. Oh, that is incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Here comes 3rd and about a foot. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Nix. Trying to lay one up deep. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 37 yards. And the Broncos go up by 2 touchdowns. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. In motion goes the tight end. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Jackson going to keep it. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. That's to Bowers once again. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. On 2nd and 9, Jackson. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football. As they come up now, 2nd and goal.
Let go.
Looking to throw. Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Lamar Jackson. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Nix to the air. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. Touchdown, Broncos. Jalen Waddle with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Looks good on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, wants to kick it off. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they got me pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Second and 6.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson. That one complete to Trey Tucker. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. First time that they called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That's good for 28 yards.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground?
Well, this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. From 13 yards out. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Nix. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Another catch for Valdez-Scantling. That's good for a gain of 6. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Brings up the 3rd down.
Dobbins running out of the gun. And a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
So far this season, this is an offense that's proved its ability to move the football. I mean, they're in the top 5 in the NFL and picking up first downs, and they get the conversion here. And I think a lot of that is due to how they win on 1st and 2nd down, because that leaves them 3rd and short, 3rd and manageable. A lot easier to pick them up in, isn't it?
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
They'll swing this out to Harvey. Only able to gain a couple there, and it's second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's go. Let's get that touch.
They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Captain.
Throwing Nix. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. To throw is Nix. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And he's got it. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first.
That's good for Broncos. First down.
Dobbins. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Off the option, that's complete. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. That's going to be incomplete. Well, it looked like he had him for a second, but the razzle-dazzle will not work out. It's 2nd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Here's Jackson. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Throwing is Jackson. That is incomplete.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion left. 4th down. Here's Jackson. He's going to take another shot here. It's caught inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. J.K. Dobbins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos would extend their lead here just before halftime. What's good on the extra point? And a lead now up to 14. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. Jackson going to keep it. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to wind up and air it out. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. From the gun, it's Jackson. And the Broncos get there and take him down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
It's third down.
To throw is Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bowers. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. Throwing to start the drive. Nix. And that is incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Finds his tight end Ingram. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10.
Off the play fake. Nix. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Evan Ingram, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Broncos have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Raiders 28. Will Lutz to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end-line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now it's Jackson. That's caught. It's Dante Thornton. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Jackson now. Oh, he was as hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Again, Jackson. Pass over the middle, tipped, but he still brings it in. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Trey Tucker, 39 yards. And the Raiders get a bit closer. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now a handoff for Dobbins. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
Nix from the shotgun. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. There he goes left side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his 2nd touchdown of the night. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Looks good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. Nick Bonito able to record his 5th sack of the season. In motion, the tight end. Now it's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to go down again. Nick Bonito. Make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. This is where the mile-high air really starts to affect an opposing offense. Guys moving a bit slowly here. It's 3rd and long. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Captain.
Nix to the air. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 5-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And will they call it a touchback? No, it's out at the 1-yard line. They were inches there from blowing a golden scoring opportunity. Now, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
They're going for it with Dobbins. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. J.K. Dobbins hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos get another 3rd-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more bonus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
22 yards. And the Raider first contact at the 43-yard line.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
BC, ready? 180. All right. 180. Touch.
Here's Jackson to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Thornton, the motion man right. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
First down. It's That's a gain of 23 yards.
Now Jackson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it's second down.
Second and 6 at the 8-yard line.
And Jackson throwing once more. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Broncos are going to get the football. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Ready. My name is Hudson. Mike 44. Captain.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. The offense on third down today, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be third and forever. To throw is Nix. He sets to fire deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Their defense was able to force the punt a moment ago, but that's really the first of about 8 steps that need to go right for them to get back in this as they start here 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Here's Jackson. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. They'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Once more with Hardy. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37. The
10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready. My name is Hunt.
Here's Nix. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one goes for 24 yards. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
At the 13-yard line.
Nix going to give to Harvey. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. J.K. Dobbins. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Lutz good on the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
This is caught by Tucker. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Jackson. Going for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Broncos are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out.
And the Raiders have got him. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Lutz will look to add the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Broncos 77, Raiders 42. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next.
And got his man complete. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Gay is on for the point after. And that'll cut the lead down to 28.
Makes the score Broncos 77, Raiders 49.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the Broncos are going to get the football. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for the Broncos. First down.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. A wild throw down, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And the Raiders are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here. We'll do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Shot. No, we change it. Hey, Ozzy, shut up.
To throw is Jackson. He's going to let it fly. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late 4th quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up